composites are exactly what they look like. It was our bonus question from the quiz last class. So if you haven't taken the quiz, you can still take it and then do the bonus. So you either are adding two or more different shapes, and they can be the same shape, just different sizes. So they have different areas. And either adding them together to get the full area, or in a shaded region, you're typically subtracting what you don't want. So for the first one, I see two shapes. Do you guys see two shapes? Yeah. Okay, what two shapes do we see? Not quite square, but yeah. Yeah, rectangle and a trapezoid, yeah. So the top one is a rectangle. We can go ahead and find that area. And we're going to add it together to the trapezoid. And you don't have to draw it. I just like drawing it to get the idea. Okay, so my rectangle formula is the same thing as the parallelogram, so base times height. And then the trapezoid formula, you guys already told it to me. I like to write it down if I don't have the formulas, just to help. And now the bases and the heights might change depending on the shape. So you can typically cover up the one that you don't and then find the base and the height. So what's the base of your rectangle? It would be. And then your height? 12. Yeah. Very good. So you just do 23 times 12. Yep, 276. And so we're going to add that to what we get over here. So my bases, here I've got two bases. Yep, the 23 comes down and is the base. So it's 15 plus 23. And then my height would be this height. So not all 18. You got to do 18 minus the part we don't want. Minus 12 to get 6, yeah. So be careful about that. And then we divide by 2. So I like to add first, hit equals, and then times it by the height, and then divide it by 2. What do you get? 100. Yep, I got 114 as well. And then we add them together and get a lovely area. Centimeters squared. That's it. Find the area of the shaded region. So I always start with the bigger shape. So in this case, the bigger shape is the square. Yeah. And we're going to subtract the shape we don't want, the circle. So the shaded part is whatever little bits are outside the square, but not inside the circle. So a square's formula is just the side length squared, or just base times height. And then who remembers the circle formula? Yeah, pi r squared. Very good. So we're squaring a lot of things. Side length would be, yeah, so 25 squared. Yep, 625. And now pi r is not 25. It's half of 25. So 12 divided by, 15. 25 divided by 2. 12.5. I'm awake, I swear. So we can either use 3.14 or we can use the pi button. But go ahead and square 12.5 squared. I get this number. Do you want to multiply by the pi button or multiply by 3.14? Pi button? Okay. So that's what I get. I get 490 point. Okay. What do you want to round to? Hundredth? Yeah. 87? Cool. You guys agreed on that. It's a 3 after the 7th. So okay, cool. So subtract that from 625. That's where writing it out helps. 625 minus 490.87. What do you get? Yeah, 134.13. Okay, in feet squared. I think I asked you this question on the test, FYI. How do we feel about it? Not too bad, right? Easy. Okay, a good chunk of people got the bonus right. And I know some people just said, nope, not for me. The bonus was a little tricky. I think it was a parallelogram with a semicircle on top. It might have been a rectangular semicircle on top. I don't remember. Might have been a trapezoid also. Okay, go ahead and take a moment to try 2 and 7, and we can go over those. And then 8, 9, and 10 at the top of this paper.